Okay, check this out. The postal rule, right? The post office, they're the gangsters. The postal rule, also known as the mailbox rule or deposited acceptance rule, is a term of common law contracts which determines the timing of acceptance of an offer when mail is contemplated as the medium of acceptance. The general principle is that a contract is formed when acceptance is actually communicated to the offerer. The mailbox rule is an exception to the general principle. The mailbox rule provides that the contract is formed when a properly prepaid and properly addressed letter of acceptance is posted. One rationale given for the rule is that the offerer nominates the post office as the implied agent, and thus receipt of the acceptance by the post office is regarded as that of the offeree. The main effect of the mailbox rule is that the risk of acceptance being delivered late or lost in the post is placed upon the offerer. If the offerer is reluctant to accept the risk, he can also require actual receipt before being legally bound. Basically, that just says, yo, if I mail you something certified, right, and you sign for it, right when you sign that, you accept the terms of the offer inside the document. Like, that's crazy, right? Okay, I can show you how my mortgage company did that to me. They kind of fucked me over, but anyways. But the postal rule, you create a contract by sending a letter certified or registered by mail, and then you get the return receipt. That means you get a receipt for when they signed it. As soon as a receipt or their authorized agent signs the acceptance of the letter, they have agreed to all the terms and conditions inside of that letter, right? So on my Penny Mac one, it basically just said, check this out. Okay, so this is what it says. The purpose of this notice is to inform you that your mortgage loan reference above was sold to Penny Mac. But it just says the purpose. So that's not me. It's not really me. But anyways, basically they said we're going to assume that you have this debt. If you don't respond in 30 days, then we'll, whatever, but they're pretty lame about it because like everything in this contract is just fucked. But anyways, what I'm getting at is, like, anybody that watches this, I could mail you a fucking piece of paper that said, like, hey, motherfucker, you owe me $20,000. You have 30 days to pay. This is your first notice, right? And then, like, you have to give them, like, a way for remedy, though. You have to be like, hit me up within 30 days if you disagree. If not, then I'm gonna go forward with the charges or whatever. Anyways, you have to, like, do it to him, like, twice. And then, like, the third time you're able to take him to court. And then, like, that's how it works. But with negotiable instruments, okay, so if I go to Arby's, I should be able to write on a piece of paper, like, $5 and then my signature. And then it's a promissory note. And hand it to them, but they don't accept it, right? The thing with the mail is I can mail you something. I could mail a bill off, like credit card bill or whatever. If they don't accept it and it gets sent back, that's what gives it the value, because you have to accept all negotiable instruments. Like, there's no reason for them not to accept it. So when they deny it and send it back, then it's actually gives it value. So there's like a bunch of weird ass loopholes, but you got to use the mailbox. Because if I would have hit that mortgage company up, it was like, nah, I don't agree to whatever you just fucking said, and then send it back to them within 30 days, they couldn't have done shit. But I didn't know this stuff, so. Anyways, let's get that bread. Also, like, keep that in mind whenever you get something from, like, a bill collector. Like, if a bill collector ever hits you up, and they're like, hey, the first thing you should tell them is like, hey, thank you for paying off my debt so I didn't have to, man. I really appreciate that. Then you can just hang up because you don't have a contract with them. But if they mail you something and then you open it and it's like, oh, fuck. So what you need to do is reject your mail. Like you can put, like, a post-it on it and say like return to sender, and so they'll send that shit right back. And as long as, you know, if someone's asking you to sign for a piece of mail, don't ever do it. That's not good, because then you're signing for a contract. Because you could claim like, I never got it, you know, I don't know, did you put something in my mailbox, you can't prove it. But when you sign for it, that's when you're fucked. So I was gonna go to the post office, well, because I don't have an address right now, but I was gonna put I was just gonna put King in front of my name, so that, and tell them like, hey, if there isn't mail that is addressed to King Tyler James, I don't want it. Okay, reject it all, because all they're doing is passing out fucking contracts all damn day. It's crazy. The post office is thugs. That's where my grandpa worked too. He's a thug. Thug life, but that's how it works, you know. You could think of like, you know, that box they make you check that's all for the terms and agreement, and you're like, I'm not fucking reading that. I don't know what I just agreed to. That's the same shit that the mailbox is, dude. Everything you open, you don't know what you're agreeing to. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be... It just could be. But I don't care if you guys do anything with this information. I'm just letting you know that these are some things that I stumbled upon, right? You can live your life. I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't really care. I just want my people to be winning, all of them, you know? That's all I want. Even my enemies, I hope they getting their dick sucked right now.